Hello everyone, my name is Adam, I am the host of the LA Dracovish, and welcome back to week 2 of the VGC Draft League fun tournament we are having. This week I am up against Weeese and the Weese's Pieces, the one name that we let fly under the radar being not Pokemon related, but here we are. This team is absolutely terrifying. It is a nightmare to prepare against. If you're wondering why I look a little bit dead, or if I do, it's currently 5:20 in the afternoon, and I have been planning since 1 in the afternoon. Ooh, it was a bit nuts. Before we start, I'm just gonna jump over quickly into the current standings. I'll do this every week. Obviously, week 1, there's not really much to see here, but we'll just break down where everyone is, where my opponent's ranking, where I'm ranking. Again, week 1's not going to mean much. There's currently a 5-way tie for first and a 5-way tie for last. NHA, JRO, Jackdaw, Padallac, and me are all tied for first. Mike and Lapis are just beneath us, having dropped a set. Zach and Cooper are just above the bottom 5, seeing as they picked up a set, and then Grim, Kigachu, the Moki, Weeese, and an Illusion are all tying for last. I wouldn't say anything yet that I'm 2-0 and he's 0-2. There's nothing to be said about it. I will jump straight into the visual that you'll see on screen. You will not see my face cam this week because I realized that it created some issues last week, just so you can see where my head was at about all the planning. Okay, so as you can see, this is a bit nuts on my side. I decided this week and from further weeks on that left to right will now be like the order in which I expected stuff and the order in which I considered stuff. As you'll see, there's not much in the must bring, and there's a lot in the possible. This week's a Trick Room week. 100% this week is a Trick Room week. He has nothing to stop it. He has stuff to stop. He can completely cripple Yveltal. He can completely destroy the fish. There's not much I could really do here. Beat Up was a thought we had, and then I dropped it very, very quickly. This is a Trick Room week. As is with most Trick Room weeks, Hatterene and Whimsicott are absolute must-brings, and then the third will be up for grabs. Rhydon, I think Kigachu said, hits out of the 12, hits 10 for super effective, so we had a lot of fun with like the coverage that we could give it. Moving into the possible side of things, whenever we have Hatterene, Tangrowth is probably going to come there. Dracovish is above Yveltal. Dracovish can go in Trick Room, and it was more or less that just when I was putting these in order from left to right, I said that Dracovish never left the team plan. Dracovish was always, like, it was always there in some reason. It changed from the item that it is to Iron Ball at one point, but it never left the team plan. What did leave the team plan, however, is Yveltal. There was a solid 20 minutes of planning that went in, where Yveltal was never in the team plan. I said, alright, let's try and win a Series 8 match with no Restricted or no Legendary. Let's see how this works. Gigalith was going to come in. We were going to attempt some weakness policy shenanigans. It just didn't do much. Dragogi is only in the possible because, like, in hindsight, it probably should be in the no thanks, but it's just the fact that it is a Trick Room mon, and if ever we needed coverage, Dragogi would have been what we checked it for. It was just the fact that Rhydon had all the coverage that we needed. In the no thanks, as you'd expect, Lucario, Hitmonlee, Serena, and Blacephalon, they're all there. It's great times. The reason that Lucario and Hitmonlee are slightly above is just because the Lucario and Hitmonlee both have Vacuum Wave. And again, when we were talking about weakness policy shenanigans, Vacuum Wave was an idea that we had, but they were both scrapped very, very quickly in, like, for the idea of Gigalith. Serena's just above Blacephalon because it's slower. There's no other reasons to that. The no thanks people really had no consideration this week. If we move into what I expect to see from Weeese, The expect to see column, I think, is a bit, it's a bit misleading on my half, because Dialga, Colossal, and Zapdos, I think, are 100% coming. And then I just want to make this clear, I think it's one of the other two. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls a Wolfie and then, brings them both, as Wolfie brought Dragapult and Urshifu Water form, if he brings both the Aqua Jet and the Surf, because that's what those two things do. But I wouldn't also be surprised to see just one of them. I was going to make a little animation of them, just alternating there, but it's not really worth it. So Dialga 100% comes because he can wall a lot of my team. Colossal, last season, Colossal strategy was, easy to predict and easy to work around. There's always a way to get around it. Not the case this season. It looks like it can absolutely destroy me. Zapdos, again, is up there for the same reason that Jolteon was up there last week. It is one of the only things I really see which can absolutely batter Yveltal 100% of the time. Blastoise and Raichu are just there because they activate Colossal. In the likely tab, you've got Glaceon, you've got Bishop, and you've got Rotom Frost. It was only going to be Glaceon and Bishop, but Rotom Frost could do some stuff as well. It's more or less just that I don't see what Rotom Frost does that Glaceon and Zapdos don't do better. If I'm doing what I did if I'm doing what I did last week and saying the 6 I expect to see, it's Dialga, Colossal, Zapdos, one of the two in expect to see, Glaceon and Bishop. I expect to see them both. In the unlikely, I don't think he's bringing fire types this week. I think he should see that I absolutely destroy fire types. The order they're in is only because Blaziken can hit Yveltal for, I don't even know if it can hit super effective, it's just because it's a fighting type, and then Moltres is just there because it hits Whimsicott for super effective, but with flying and not fire, and then Centiskorch I don't think's ever coming here. That's more or less the wrap. I will jump into what we actually decided on, which again took 4.5 hours to get to this point. Oh boy. Sweet, we are back. You can see me again now, and this is the team. As is the case with a lot of the weeks now that we're moving from left to right, with rare occasions it won't be, but when we get into the possibles or the maybes, whatever the middle column's called, it's likely going to be the first two there, or the first three in this case, are the ones that come. So we ended up with Yveltal, Whimsicott, Dracovish, Tangrowth, Rhydon, and Hatterene. Rhydon absolutely destroys this week, and so does Dracovish. And I know that I said last week I'm very confident. All that confidence is gone. Because this week, I have 2 sweepers, essentially, that's it. I'll go in the order that I did last week, in the order of working things out and what we put on them. What was the first thing here we even figured out? Dracovish. Dracovish is the first thing which I 100% went, cool, this is what I'm doing, lock it in, it's done. Like I said, it did have a time where it was Iron Ball, but it went from this strategy to another one back to this. We are Choice Scarf this week, and we are also 204 speed investment. The reason this is because under Tailwind, with all those speed boosts, I outspeed Colossal at +6. Max speed. And Fisher's Rend will just obliterate people from there. The coverage moves I've got are Rock Slide, Ice Fang, and Stomping Tantrum. I had Stomping Tantrum and Ice Fang last week, and then I had Psychic Fangs. I've got Rock Slide this week because Rock Slides are just a bit of a nicer coverage. Moving on, I guess, into Tangrowth was the next thing we figured out, which is nuts to me because Tangrowth was so late in the planning that it finally got figured out. Tangrowth is one of the first things which I've ever built in Draft League this season and last, which has no offensive presence. It's not supposed to be offensive, this thing is supposed to be bulky. Rage Powder, Regenerator, Wide Lens. That's the point of it. You've got Knock Off to get rid of other people's items. You've got Sleep Powder so that I can get the, what? Okay, maths. Can you do it 2 weeks in a row? 75 times 1-on-1, 87? Is it 87? Let's find out. 75 times 1.1 is 82. Oh, I'm bad. So I've got an 82% chance to put something to sleep. Great times. Leaf Storm's just there so that I have some offensive presence. It's not really gonna do much. 99% accurate. Special move, base 130, stab. It is a pretty powerful move still. I don't expect to be using it much. The point of this is to just have it as follow me. The stats are to get an even number of HP just because it helps with damage rolls, max SPDF because I need it, because look at the base 50 special defense, it's awful, and then the rest just goes into defense. There was no point putting it into special attack. I'm looking to live things, I'm not looking to deal damage. I'll move on, I guess, into Rhydon. Rhydon, as I said, is absolutely gonna slay house this week. Absolutely, it should absolutely carry me. This thing is my Trick Room max option. Its abilities are slightly annoying because it doesn't get Solid Rock, it gets Rock Head instead. So we're going with Lightning Rod, simply because I don't have recoil moves and both these abilities face off of recoil, that is what it is. Life Orb just for the max amount of damage we can get. This thing is Brave, max HP, max attack, the rest goes into defense. Normally I say the 6 should go into the lower of the 2, but when it's when it's such a massive difference as to 120 and 45, I'd say that it's almost dead weight putting it into the special defense. Like you're either gonna get killed or you're gonna get killed. There's no difference. Putting it into the defense might make a difference. High horsepower, protect, rock slide, and thunder punch. I did a thing, it might be in my notes still, it is. I do a thing each week where I take tallies, and you can see it on the screen now, where I write a tally down for every time you get hit by a super effective type. The type which is above the lines, the type which I say are important even if there's not many of them, because the coverage is super important. But I always look for things around the 4 and up mark. I do put 2 tallies in, as something super is like 4 times weak to something. But you'll see that rock is 9. It's IX. I did this all last season. I did this last week as well. I've never seen anything above 7. And I got a 9 in rock. And so I was like, cool. Rock, and then high horsepower was at a 7, wasn't it? Yeah, high horsepower was at a 7. After that, obviously you can see the electric's only a 2, and Rhydon does get fighting coverage, so the question is, why aren't you running fighting coverage? Rock and ground hit everything on the team super effective, or most of the stuff super effective, except Blastoise. So Thunder Punch is there simply just to cover for Blastoise. It sucks that Yveltal is not going to be getting as many kills this week as, the kill leaderboard. I put it up high on last week. I expect Rhydon to do what Yveltal did last week. Take a lot of kills while it's alive, not all of them, it doesn't really matter. I'll move into Hatterene next. Why not? This thing right up until the end was sashed and didn't have those EVs. I said that it was really, really annoying because safety goggles are something I expect him to put on one of the mons this week. I don't know which, but I expect it to come somewhere. And I said that I need to survive everything. And so that's what these EVs do. And this here is why this took so long this week. These EVs, and especially Yveltal's EVs, are built to live everything. 252 HP, 108 defense and 60 special defense sassy nature, it wasn't originally sassy nature, it was originally quiet. And the problem was, I think it was 252, 108, and 164. And people who can do maths quick know that that's above 510, so my mod was completely illegal. This lives max steel spike from a modest max invested Dialga. By proxy, then it also lives max Iron Head from Bishop. It also lives max Phantasm off of Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball off of Glaceon and Bishop. It is perfectly built that I always live all those hits completely fine, and then I can put the 90 into special attack. With a 1 for the 36 stat, it's not horrible. It is what it is. I went for Trick Room, Dazzling Ray, Mystical Fire, and Protect. Psychic coverage, as you can see back over in the tallies, Psychic doesn't give me much. I'll agree as well, Fairy also doesn't give me much, but it's more or less that you take it for the G-Max effect. Mystical Fire is there. I don't expect Hatterene to be maxing. I should probably just interject and say that. Hatterene's usually not maxing in this situation. Dazzling Gleam's only there in case I do, and Mystical Fire's there just to play around with some stuff. This last move in Protect might change before you see me in game. I'm considering Heal Pulse. I'm considering After You. I'm considering, does it get Helping Hand? Because if it gets Helping Hand, I'm considering that. It gets Helping Hand, I'm considering Helping Hand. Protect's just there because I went through at the very end of this and went, there's not much as Protect, and put Protect on it. It will probably change, just being honest with myself. We'll move into Whimsicott. Whimsicott, right up until after Hatterene changed, was a switcheroo set, and not eject button, because eject button works horribly if your opponent has Fake Out, and they do. He has Fake Out in Raichu, and so Raichu Colossal is a very scary lead for me, because I was like, there's not much I can really do. So at the end of having I just got annoyed in planning. I was like, what's easier, finding these super impossible Whimsicott EVs to help me live stuff so I don't have to be Sash, or changing Hatterene completely and putting Sash back on Whimsicott. And we said, you know what, Sash goes back on Whimsicott. Tailwind, Moonblast, Fake Tears, Protect is what it is. I think these are the exact same EVs that I had last week, which is pretty good because I don't need to change anything about Whimsicott except that I need to change Tickle for Protect, which is great. The thing which I absolutely love about this is that my first four, the Yveltal, Whimsicott, Dracovish, Tangrowth core, go fast. And my second core, the last four, but Whimsicott not so much, Whimsicott pushed over one, goes slow. So it would be Hatterene, Rhydon, Tangrowth, and Whimsicott. I might not bring Whimsicott and Tangrowth, because I don't know what Whimsicott would really do in the slow mode so much. It might be that I bring Yveltal in the back and go, you know what, when Trick Room expires, I'll bring it, or I bring the fish and go, you know what, I'm 204 Choice Scarf, I should naturally outspeed a lot regardless, and just play it off of what I might outspeed. These three are more or less what I'm going for the Trick Room mode. The plan is to lead Trick Room first, and then catch him off guard with it, because I think he's going to be, with the way that this is set out, I think he's going to be expecting Dracovish, Whimsicott, Yveltal stuff this week, and then Trick Room is a possibility, and I'm just going to lead Trick Room. I want to win with it game one, and then go, cool, now you know that I can do that, and now you can stop me, so he will find a way to stop it. it's time to go Whimsicott Dracovish. And that will be the plan, to go Whimsicott Dracovish. I'm not leading Yveltal this time. Yveltal definitely sits in the back. Speaking of, here is the Menace, who took up maybe 40 minutes of my time. This thing changed so often, from from the black glasses, to Life Orb, to Weakness Policy, to Assault Vest. It changed from Modest, to Timid, to Calm. It was awful. Oh, it was terrifying. I ended up on this spread, which does something a bit more funky. The things, it's not EV'd to live anything in particular, it's EV'd to kill something in particular. This set you see in front of you, 150 special attack, and then 150 special attack Modest, Dynamaxed into Dialga, 2 of them 100% kill. Even if either, and it can't be both, if he's 6 in defense, 6 in special defense, and has an Assault Vest, or, more likely I think, if he's max HP. That will always kill, but only with Fake Tears. So it will need to be that turn 1 I would need to Tailwind and Dark Pulse, or max Dark Pulse, max Darkness into him. And then the turn after, I need to Fake Tears and Darkness again. 150 Modest was the number to do that. The way which Assault Vest works, which not many people really catch onto, is that it multiplies your special defense stat. So when people have an Assault Vest and then put, say this was swapped, you'd get less value out of the Assault Vest. So it was 150, I just put 252 into the special defense, and the rest went straight into 108 HP, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. This is, that's the team. This took so much effort, and I'm so drained, and you can see that as this video goes on, I'm 25 minutes in, probably not, because I've got to cut a lot out, that I'm drained for words. My brain is absolutely fried. Like I've already said, my confidence is a bit drained this week. I can see many ways in which this goes wrong, but I have faith that it will go right. I genuinely do. I genuinely think that this plan that I've got in front of me is the best plan. There was other plans that I could have gone with, there was other things that I could have gone with, and I think that this was the best decision to make. It's currently the 13th, which is Tuesday, and we play Friday morning my time, so 12 hours gets me to 5 a.m, 17 gets me to 10 a.m, which is when we're playing. 17 plus 48 is 65. You'll see me in 65 hours when we are playing. Oh, it's weird because I shouldn't feel this not confident, because I know that this team is pretty damn good. I know that Dracovish should roll through a lot. I'm adamant max attack again. It's so much damage. Just because I'm not choice banded, this thing, it doesn't change how strong it is. I will see you there. Peace. Okay. Decide myself. Thank you. 8. 17. This is the one. Is there any other stuff I like the sound of, I remember? I think it might right. I'm just gonna keep it as what it was. That's the wrong one. Gym leader. I hope you can hear me. I got it to a T. This is, I love when that happens. I'm like, cool, this is the exact thing which is coming. What do I do first? What do I do first? Because I know the plan was that we do this first. But fish looks awfully nice. It's just that with these three, I don't really have much for Dialga. Let's just go with the plan. Wrong one. Not bringing Yveltal is... What is... Yveltal doesn't hit anything here. Yeah, Yveltal hits nothing, super effective. Fish is more fun. Weeese, what are you doing to me? Let me just quickly... There you are. Audio is back where it should be for that. Last one's fish up. Right. Alright. He can fake out, he can water spout, he can do all of that. I'm just gonna click my buttons. What would you have done against... This is to beat fish, specifically. Yeah, makes sense. I don't know why you'd do that. Iron Head. Very. Congrats. Bing. Like nothing. Hattering's so bulky. That goes for Trick Room. Means I need Hat out of here now. But hey, Mystical Fire into that. We storm into that. I'll just take the kills if I can. Just hopping him. I hope you kill him. Please kill him. It does! That's impressive. Special attack drops, I don't really care. Leftovers? Your leftovers, cool. Good news, this was the plan. I now have the ability to put stuff to sleep, to hit Rage Powder, to do all the good stuff. Can't you follow me, can't I? Yeah, that's a lot better of an idea. Just follow the lightning. I'm definitely not going to be playing my best, but it is what it is. It's not Bishop does that. Wow. Here we go. Time for the big sweep. The thing is, both my guys have to survive this. Because Fish is in the back and he's scuffed. He will get dropped in. How much health do I even have? 424. Oh, he's max HP. I was like, why don't you godly? Let's look at helping hand. I go for Rage Powder. Sucker Punch should fail. Yep. Perfect turn. Thank you for the single kill. I've also just put the electric train up, which does mean I can't put stuff to sleep. But it is what it is. Glaceon, hello. Bishop's not really a threat right now, is he? I don't see him as a threat, at least. I'm gonna knock off whatever Bishop's item is. I don't want it to be sashed. Good play, good play. And get behind it. That's still so much through protect. Oh my god. That wasn't even a crit. That was just supposed to do that much. So, there we are. Knock off. 0 damage, but I get rid of an assault vest in picture. Ow. I tend to trick on the left. 3 if my 1 if my brain's counting correctly. Yep, last one. I'm gonna attempt the double here. Knockoff would have been smarter, for sure. Just realised that. But hey, is what it is. Bishop should realistically go for protect here. If this is Glaceon, it's really smart. Bishop, cool, okay. No, I feel like this should still be... Unless this is max guard. If this is max guard, trouble. It should still be alright. Just don't max guard, don't max guard, don't max guard. Maybe no eyes. There goes my attack. It's just a single drop. It's still gonna matter. Oh, it's so much! We're in trouble. That will probably kill me, won't it? No, cool. I get another attack off, which is really good. Your defense though. I'm not sure if my force is gonna kill anymore. Okay, this is fine. This is alright. This is A-okay. A-okay. We are fine at this. Powder. That comes out. You're quicker now as well. That's so rude. Come on, Rodden, I'm gonna need something from you here, please. Freeze burn as well. Bye, Tango. Yeah. Crit didn't matter. Oh, I need something here. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank God. I can win this now. Rhydon's taken 2. Fantastic. Rhydon's taken 3. He kills himself. Cool. And the question is, what do I lock myself into? Let me get up quickly because I can at least. Yeah, they're right. It's colossal. It's not even... Neither of us brought our legendary. Oh no, it's... Is it 3-1? It's 2-1. Neither of us brought our legendaries. Go for Rock Slide. Scarf Rock Slide, yeah. Lol, neither of us brought our legendaries. 3 kills, right? I'm gonna write this down just so I'm aware. Right, I took 3. If you can hear my dog, I apologize. 3, hopefully Dracovish with 2. And let me just message him. Rock Slide double connects. That should just be it, right? Why is Colossal so bulky? I'm gonna lose. Chin can move. Cool beans. City's gone. Come on, please, fish. Come on, Mr. Fish, please. I feel like we should take him one. Protect. Why? Chip damage? You want to see from Scarf. Makes sense. Sand Slung subsides. You think I'm Sand Rush? No. Sorry, mate. Now that I know that Bishop, where's your sash? It's gotta be Sash Glaceon, surely. I should have knocked off to find out where it was, but there we go. There's the Rock Slide connects, single target. I don't even know if one of those will kill. Meteor Beam. I have a chance to flinch next turn, and I have a chance to kill next turn. Oh, please. Oh, please, Mr. Fish. Please, kill him. Get in. Oh, that I was never supposed to win this game. Oh, I was never supposed to win this. I was never supposed to win this ever. The fish is so strong. Lol, neither of us brought out legendary. Yeah, play the same rules. That's amazing. 5-kill game. Life Orb. Oh, the flinch mattered, that's the thing. There was no Dialga in the back. Oh, it's the best. So he's up to the Bishop took one and Glaceon. No, Bishop took two and Glaceon took one. Alright, let's do the same. He said. Go on, Mill, score body picture. I'm gonna do you proud. It's so cold and I'm so tired. It's like, ugh. It's time for the fish to really rack up some kills. Right on, you did what you were supposed to do. Your game, you did your job. You took 3. Again, why is it, my microphone, my OBS tells me if I'm peaking, and during this intro it always goes, hey, by the way, your input's peaking. And then right now it's sitting in the green, it's not even in the yellow. Dialga Bishop. Hello. It do be me. Okay, so pressure's out. What moves does Whimsicott? I'm not gonna do this, but what moves does Whimsicott even have? Tailwind, Moonblast, Fake Tears, and Protect. He's Assault Vested, so he has to go for Fisher's Run. I know that. Do I fake tears for Dialga? Do I need to do anything? He doesn't double me. He might double me in simply 4. I'm just gonna do this. There are no maxes. And Vicious Rend. Goodbye, Bishop. Yeah. Like Rich takes the kill. Thank you. And now I'm in Trick Room. Right. It's time for a Protect and a Switch, is what it is. In comes you. How many turns of Tailwind I have left? 4 turns of Trick Room, 3 turns of Tailwind. Oh my god, that's nuts. Protect. Time to slow play. Taunt is something I need to, like, just in hindsight, add on my Whimsicott more. Check out, yeah, cool, who cares. Draco Meteor. Cool, so there goes your attack damage. This also shouldn't do much. So it's 6. It shouldn't do much, he says, right before it does everything. It's nap time for something. I'm gonna try and put Dialga to sleep. And then I'm gonna hit you with Fake Tears. Fake Tears. There we go. Sleep Powder. Mist. An Icy Wind. Not that I care all that too much. That sucks, because that's 85% accurate. Alright, in he comes. Max option time. I know what I have to do. Like, it's Protect, Max Darkness, Fate Tears, Max Darkness. That's always the play here. Okay. Time to stall. We came up with this plan in 5 hours. Granted, it was 5 hours straight, but the fact that we did it. You're not maxing Dialga. Or, for some reason, you're ungodly fast on Blastoise. That's what I'm reading from this. Okay. That's my max HP, you know. Oh, please be into Whimsicott. Oh, please be into Whimsicott. Please. 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 Oh, free turn! Stop, man. Almost a kill. Almost a kill. Oh my god, wow. Tailwind's gone. One more turn of Trick Room is what that means. I don't have Protect. Although... Can I just check this one more time, Trick Room, before I click this button? Yep. I put Knuckle on this guy simply for this exact, like, scenario ending. Of, like, you know... Fish next to your Veltal, put an attack boost on the fish. Let's go. Whimsicott leaves. Not lose Whimsicott. Refuse. Absolutely refuse. Why is the Epic Games launcher, which I haven't opened since 2016, suddenly deciding it wants to do an update? Flash Cannon. It's still not going to hurt me much, is it? Nah, sorry. Sorry, lads. Knuckle. Kill him, please. He's also going to kill, and I'm so set. And now Dracovish's attack is up. That's never what you want to see, a Dracovish up in attack. Here's the thing, I know that his, Hi, Colossal. You're gonna go, he thinks, oh, let's watch the games. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a, do I need an Airstream boost? On Yveltal I do. No, I don't even. Just go for Darkness, can't I? It'll do guaranteed kill, I'll do that. And Fisher's Rend into him. I'm quicker than Colossal, 100% of the time. Never mind, Tailwind's not up. I might have just thrown the game. It depends what he does. It very much depends what he does here. Because if he Rock Falls or if he Vocalist into Yveltal, there's a way to round this. If he takes the kill into Fish, I'm about to have a very hard time. Yeah, there's that. Steam Engine. Come on, come on. You know, there's a big Dynamax Yveltal there. You want to kill him, don't you? You really want to kill him. Surely. Just kill him. Just kill him. Don't be Fish. Don't be Fish. Don't be Fish. God, no. Fish, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Fish. I didn't even get to say thank you, Mr. Fish. Thank you for your service, but... Oh, no. Whoops. Darkness comes out. 5 Blasters. 2 to Yveltal. I might end up on 3-3-3 with kills. Be nice. I'm going to end up on 3-3-3 with kills, is what I should say there. Here's the thing. Even after Tailwind, I never outspeed this thing. I'm not EV2. What I do have, however, well, I can double check I have, is Assault Vest Match Special Defense. I'm just gonna lose those. I'm just gonna decide I can lose now. Yeah, Access for Death, Assault Vest, please. Oh, please, what move do I even click? I'm not banking up a hit with that. I'm doing this. Please, 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 please live. God, please live. I threw the game so hard. Please live. No, I threw. I threw so hard. There's only one thing to do left. Any point? I'll try for it. There's no point though. Ah, Heatwave Miss, that's what I need. Yeah, Heatwave Miss is what I need now. Yeah, Heatwave Miss into like Moonblast crit. Oh my god, Protect doesn't even stop it. No. Okay. Oh, you crit me through it. Okay. Oh, I have through it. Okay, necessary adjustments will be made. They're the same rules, but will you be taken? Literally just ground and fighting. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Oh, I still want to play. Whoops. Yeah, my party, please. Come on, please. Please. Not again. Please. No! Oh, that's the best thing that could have happened. Oh, that is the single best thing which could have happened to me. Because I get to right my wrong. He thinks this is his best lead. Like, after what just happened. And I can understand why he would. But unfortunately, mate, oh, please just max, please, just max the Colossal, please, just do it. Oh, please, dear God, just do it. Oh, God. Oh. You know what I need to wear during these things? I need to wear like a heart rate mode, because I have one. I need to wear a heart rate monitor so you guys can see how happy I am now. Fake out. I think I just threw. Depends if this kills, because this is not. Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God. 38 to 10. There's 28. Okay, there's 28. Oh my God. That was really smart though. If I wasn't HP invested, that would have killed me. So I go for Protect. Dynamax will miss spot? No, there's no point. This covers my options. It's not the smartest move. Double connect the last again. This is the face of someone who's just lost. God damn it. Unless he just goes for the activation on Colossal here, I lose. It would be really smart of him not to. I was gonna calculate, but I was like, I'm gonna find out before this happens, if I live this hit or not. Please give up one. Max the death so fast. Thank you. God. Darkness. Dead Colossal. Out of my way. Doesn't even kill him. Fair amount. Also love its special attack is nice. Okay. I probably should have looked at how many turns of Vocalith left, or if that Vocalith will kill me. Protect Tailwind is definitely what I want to do here. I'll protect so I can Tailwind next turn. How many turns of Vocalith are left? One. Cool. I'm not. It didn't take 45 damage. Protect and. What's most important here? The Airstream boost, the Darkness drop. I think it's the Darkness drop. It's not over, and I'm not playing like this is over. The Max Guard just could not have been better. Who under what? Fireballs. Like it matters. It's just passive damage is all that is. It did, however, just hit a blind... Oh my god. He just hit a blind... 74 to 39. How much is that? That is 35. And the rune. Golem's gone. I can put Tailwind back. Bishop. Who's just gonna sucker punch me. The realization has hit that I've just 100% lost this game. Nah. It's just hit me. This is my win condition. Looking at the sucker punch for some reason. Jeez. Oh my god. That was the wrong play even. The right play was to sleep for sharp there. Oh, that's that.